Alright, so today we're talking about evaluating expressions. And when you evaluate an expression, what you're doing is you're taking in whatever value they gave you for your variable and you're plugging it in, completing the problem, especially by paying attention to the order of operations and finding out what that value would be when you plug in that number for that variable. So in our problem, we have 3x squared plus x when x is equal to -5. So basically that means when we plug in -5, what will my expression come out to be? Alright, so first, we're going to go ahead wherever I see an x, we're going to plug in -5. So, that's 3, I see an x, so as soon as I get ready to plug in that x, I'm going to put it in parentheses. So, for x, I'm going to plug in -5, and I do that for a very important reason, you'll see in a minute. Squared plus, okay, I see another x, what am I going to plug in? -5. Alright, so by order of operations, please remember, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. What a lot of people have been doing, is a common error, is they want to go ahead and multiply these two numbers together because they see them right beside each other. But that is not what you do. By order of operations, you must take care of this number and its exponent first. You can't just have that exponent hanging off of it and then try to square what you get here. No. You have to square or raise -5 to the second power. So the next step would be 3 times, what is -5 to the second power? 25. Plus -5. You have to be careful about putting -5 to the second power in your calculators because I promise that if you just put -5 to the second power, your calculator will give you -25. But please try to remember, whenever you raise any number, positive or negative, to the second power, that it will always come out to be positive. Okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to keep trying to clean this up. 3 times 25 is 75. And you see how we have this plus minus, this plus negative right here with this 5? What that really could change to, when you have a plus and a negative right beside each other, that really changes to a big old minus. So we really have 75 minus 5. So, if we finish this up, 75 minus 5 is 70. Next problem. Evaluate 3 times a plus b minus c minus 4d when a is equal to 3, b is equal to 4, c equals 8, and d equals 0. Alright, so wherever I see an a, I'm going to plug in 3. Wherever I see b, I'm going to plug in 4. Wherever I see c, I'm going to plug in an 8. And wherever I see d, I'm going to plug in a 0. Alright, so let's go up here and figure out 3 times. I see an a. What am I replacing that a with? 3 plus 4 minus 8, close the parentheses, minus 4, and remember that 4 is being multiplied by something. What? D. And the value of D is 0. Alright, so let's clean this up. Order of operations says I must take care of everything in the parentheses first. Remember, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Alright, so that's 3 times. Order of operations says when you have addition, subtraction, you must go from left to right. So we're going to start here. 3 plus 4 is 7, minus 8 is -1. Minus, we got a parentheses, 4 times 0 is 0. So now we can multiply 3 times -1, which is -3, minus 0. And what is -3 minus 0? -3. Y'all, the moral of the story is you have to be very careful with your order of operations. You got to be sure that you don't move too quickly and move too hastily, or in fact, a problem that should be relatively simple, you could miss, and we don't want to miss these types of problems just because of a minor mistake. Alright, so get ready for your practice problems, take your time, and make sure that you are following the order of operations correctly.